Dave Palumbo here at the 2017 NPC Nationals here in Miami, Florida. I'm alone this year. Chris Salcedo's got bigger and better things to do this year. But guys, the men's prejudging just let out, actually classic physique as well as women's physique and bikini. It was a long day. We had a lot of problems with driving. I made a wrong turn. I went 2 hours out of the way, 100 miles I drove extra, just to be here for you guys. It was a tremendous prejudging. I loved the super heavyweight class. That was my favorite of the show, and I can't always say that. Chris DeDomenico really impressed the hell out of me in that super heavyweight class. He brought a combination of size, conditioning, presentation, and I think he's going to narrowly beat Matt Kuba, who also was tremendous in this event. Those two guys really stuck out like a sore thumb in that super heavyweight class. Once again, I think that the overall champion tonight will come from the super heavyweight when we get to Saturday night and we do that overall. You know, we don't know who's going to win. The great thing about the Nationals is they give 2 pro cards per class. In the past, they'd only given 1. So the top 2 in that class will get the pro card, as well as all the classes down through bantamweight. So to me, you know, what makes an exciting event is new talent. And I got to tell you, that super heavyweight class had a lot of new guys in it, in addition to the top 2 that I just mentioned. Sherrod Williams was one of these guys that I had never seen before. He has got tremendous talent and potential. He's going to be a future star for certain. Needs to add a little bit more size, but this is and a little bit of better conditioning. But here's a guy who really impressed me in this lineup, and who might just sneak into that second position. I got him 3rd, but he could sneak in there without a doubt. Another guy who really impressed me was Nam Shartzer when he first came out. Very clean lines. Reminds me of On Win a little bit. He's got that classic look to his physique in that super heavyweight class. Tremendous conditioning, faded a little towards the end of prejudging, and I think that hurt him. One of the guys that was really we were anticipating coming into this Nationals was Long Island's Vincenzo Massone, and you know, I thought this guy was going to walk away with the show. He's got the best back in the show by far. He's got a pro level back. He can stand on any pro stage with that upper body of his. He still needs to bring the legs up. He's tall, he's big, but he's young, and that's what he's got working for him. I want to see more glute, more adductor inner thigh, and I think he's just got to, you know, bring a little bit more refined looking physique in. But if you look at the pictures of this guy, he is a monster, and that gets me excited when I see a lot of great young talent coming into the bodybuilding division. If the super heavyweights weren't exciting enough, the heavies also did not disappoint. Justin Maki, Chris Salcedo, these were guys that were up there who really impressed the hell out of me. You know, it was a battle. And I'll tell you what went on in this heavyweight class. Chris Salcedo, Michael Toscano, and Justin Maki all had something to offer that you could actually say, you know what, this guy should win the class. And the problem was the judges had the same problem. The judges seemed to favor Justin Maki, who had terrific conditioning, the amazing legs. Upper body could have come up a little bit, but just polished. And you know, when we look for a champion of a weight class, we look for a lot of polish. But Michael Toscano really impressed the hell out of me. I got to tell you, he was very complete, not as hard as Justin, but maybe, you know, fuller in the upper body. You know, didn't have any gaps in his physique. You know, when I look at on first glance, I said, you know what, this guy is the best guy up there. And then when you start breaking down a little, you have to start saying, well, does he have enough conditioning? And Chris Salcedo kind of had a blend of everything. So once again, that's what the amazing part of this is. We only saw the prejudging tonight. We don't know who's going to win. Tomorrow night, I guarantee this class will be rejudged. And you know what? We're here, you know, I'm about to go eat. And as I'm looking over at the table there, I see Justin Maki. Let's see if we can get him over here. Justin, come over here. Congratulations on today. I mean, you really wowed a lot of people. I think you turned a lot of heads. You know, the conditioning that you brought to the stage was second to none.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we were focusing on. We've already had 2 second-place finishes at North Americans and USAs this year, so obviously I didn't want to lose on conditioning again. So
well, I think what you have is momentum. I think the judges have seen you before. You're a familiar face to them, and a lot of times that will help propel you past, you know, a close lineup.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. You know, if you keep showing up and you can keep on kind of progressing and getting a little bit better every single show, I think it definitely has something to do with it.
Is it tough to keep peaking over and over? Because I know in the same year it was always hard to get that mind going and bring that best look to the stage.
I've been dieting for the last 8 months now. So,
I know.
And 3 shows, 3 national level shows. It has been hard on my body, but you know, when it came down to it, it was just more suffering. So the peaking part is not the hard part. I just felt like getting in the condition that I needed to win was probably the hardest part.
Let's fantasize for a minute. If you were to win that class, you're obviously going to have to go up against that super heavyweight. What's the strategy?
My strategy is just going to be try to win on shape and prettiness, and then when we turn to the back, just be as dry as possible in the glutes and hamstrings and win it that way. Obviously, I'm not going to beat anybody by overpowering them, you know, oversizing them. So I'm just going to try to be as polished, like you said before, in my posing, and then just try to keep on coming in as tight as possible.
Will you try to fill up maybe a little more for tomorrow night's show? Because it looked like you might have been a little flat.
Yeah, my coach and I were going to take a look at it today. We did. I mean, we pulled for the last couple weeks. I mean, we were suffering quite a bit. So to fill it out, I mean, it did take a little bit of extra food. I think we're going to need some extra tonight and going into tomorrow. But luckily, we have another 24 hours to figure that out. So,
well, congratulations. Enjoy your dinner. And matter of fact, I know you guys don't even want to watch me do this wrap up. You could care less. You want to know what I'm going to go eat. Because that's interesting. People like to see me eat. I don't know why, but my wife doesn't understand it either. But I know everyone else does. And I hear they have a great buffet here.
They do.
Yes, what did you eat? The day after or actually the hour after you got off stage?
No, right after stage, I was on steak and rice. So
okay, what did you eat here?
I haven't eaten anything. I'm just watching her eat.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of being the supportive boyfriend. I got you.
Yeah, she's got a nice little side of fries and some quesadillas over there, and I'm gonna hit the bodybuilder buffet. I'm gonna grab some chicken and rice next.
You guys made it through the relationship with this contest prep together.
Honestly, I wouldn't have made it without her. She's the one that pushes me through cardio, which is my biggest.
And you don't fight when you guys are dieting together?
Not much, man. I mean, we like the same things.
I just turn around, give us that look again.
Yeah, no. She probably gets sick of me a little bit. Like I said, we've been dieting all year together. She took an overall in Wisconsin earlier at an amateur show, and I did USA's, North Americans. We've been all over the country this year, so it has been a little stressful. But
after the weekend's over, you guys can get some R&R.
That's right. We're on a cruise after this, man. Sunday. Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
Thanks, man.
All right, let's go. Tyler, the creator, my brilliant cameraman. I'm going to put these sheets down, and I'm going to go grab a plate and see what I can eat here.